Here's a couple different ideas for you on how we can build that sense of common understanding. Number one is what I like to call huddles. If you've had any familiarity with the world of agile software development, you might recognize what I'm about to say as a scrum, but scrum is a rugby term, and I have no idea how that game works. I thought baseball was hard enough to follow. And then I tried to follow rugby. No offense to the Aussies. So in a huddle, the idea in a scrum, in a daily stand-up in Agile, is that every single day when a coding team is working together, they would meet very briefly in the morning, and they would answer 3 questions for each other. Not reporting to the boss, but to each other, 3 questions. What did I work on yesterday? What did I complete? What am I focused on today? And what's blocking my progress? And I love the simplicity of those questions. And on the majority of teams and organizations that I work with, I encourage them to adopt some other rhythm. It doesn't have to be daily. It doesn't even have to be a meeting. Imagine just a simple email or a simple check-in every Monday where everybody reports, okay, here's where I am on all the projects. Here's what I did last week. Here's what I'm focused on this week. It's that third question that's brilliant, though, isn't it? Here's what's blocking my progress. One of the biggest complaints I hear from leaders is that they feel like they don't actually lead a team a lot of times. They feel like they just supervise 7 people or 500 people's individual problems. They just manage individual people. And they all come to me for their problems, and I have the weight of the world on my shoulder, right? We didn't know that entrepreneur was also being like Atlas, right? I have to figure all of that out. Well, one of the best ways we can do that, one of the best ways we can counteract that, get the team feeling like a team again, is to help them work out loud. And the easiest way to work out loud is to actually be broadcasting when you need help, when people on your team need help. But let's be honest, we don't like to ask for help, do we? And I'm talking to more than just the Americans here. We don't like to ask for help, because we feel like maybe it's admitting we're failing. Maybe it's admitting we're struggling. How often do we go, you know what, I'll figure it out. I don't need to ask for help yet. I'll figure it out. And then 3 weeks later, we finally fall apart and realize, okay, I need some help. But it would have been a whole lot cheaper and faster to give you help back downstream, wouldn't it? And so a question like, what's blocking my progress, coaxes people in to talking about the potential struggles that they're facing without admitting, I need help, I'm failing, et cetera. It's like a trick question. It's beautiful. What's blocking my progress? So that's a huddle. You can do the frequency that you want. You can do the medium of communication you want, but think about those 3 questions. What did I just complete? What am I focused on next? And what's blocking my progress, as a way to get the teams that you lead to check in with each other and work out loud.